Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we will be unlocking the book Dark Money, the hidden history of the billionaires behind the rise of the radical right. In 2013, the American TV series House of Cards had its debut on Netflix and was well received by many viewers. The leading characters Frank and Claire are a powerful couple who made a formidable combination in the show. Frank was always moving towards the presidential office. He was surrounded by consortiums and lobbyists. They raised money for Frank and promoted him forward for their own benefit. His wife Claire, unwilling to fall behind, marched towards her role as senator. Her mother, a wealthy old woman, received checks worth millions after she called her billionaire friends together for tea, which paved Claire's way to winning the election. House of Cards demonstrates the intimate relationship between money and power in an entertaining way. Dark Money, the hidden history of the billionaires behind the rise of the radical right, portrays this intimacy through its thorough investigations. In this book, the author Jane Mayer exposes in detail the elite billionaires that are closely linked to American politics and the unknown dark side of American politics. Some billionaires are buying political power in secret. These behind-the-scenes billionaires bypass public investigations, secretly influence Americans' decisions, and manipulate American politics through various foundations and anonymous political groups. Experts on the current trend of American politics point out that there are now three parties in America: the Republicans, the Democrats, and dark money. This refers to the Koch network formed by several billionaires around the Koch brothers, who are the owners of America's second biggest private enterprise, Koch Industries. They have secretly formed another great strand of power through their enormous financial influence. Jane Mayer is an American investigative journalist and staff writer for The New Yorker. She has twice authored books which the New York Times listed as one of the 10 best books of the year. She specializes in investigative reporting on money, power, and politics, which has won her many awards. Among others, she was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize for feature writing twice. Because this book reveals the hidden story that the invisible rich want to keep secret, she has been subjected to various unknown attacks and smears against her reputation. But Jane Mayer fearlessly published her investigations to the public in accordance with her professional ethics as a journalist, giving us the book Dark Money. In this Bookie, we will show you 3 different areas affected by the Koch network's political demands. We will also learn how the invisible rich, in order to satisfy their demands, utilize dark money in pursuit of their goal. Part 1: The radical right billionaires centered around the Koch brothers. Part 2: How do the plutocrats centered around the Koch brothers manipulate American politics? Part 3: How the rise of the radical right influences American politics and society. Let us begin with the first part: the radical right billionaires centered around the Koch brothers. The major characters of this book are the billionaire families which surround Koch Industries and the Koch brothers, Charles Koch and David Koch. These families include Richard Mellon Scaife, the successor of Mellon Bank and Gulf Oil; Harry Bradley and Lynn Bradley from the Midwest, who built a fortune out of defense contracts; John M. Olin, a chemical and munitions tycoon; Colorado's brewing giant the Coors family and the DeVos family, founders of the sales empire Amway. In terms of politics, these people repeatedly challenged the consensus accepted by American society after World War II, that an active government is good for the public interest. On the contrary, they propose a limited government. They propose a reduction of personal and business taxes, a limit on government expenditures on welfare, and a decrease in the regulation of industries, especially those which affect the environment. They are considered to be the radical right. This may be confusing for those who are unfamiliar with American politics. What does the radical right mean? In America, the Democrats are considered the left while the Republicans are considered the right. Since Roosevelt's New Deal in the 30s, the Democrats have proposed that the government should interfere with the market economy and provide more social security and public services. The Republicans believe